me get out of this. Alright. I need to do one little thing. Because I notice notifications are never working properly when I stream. Let's see here. Party. Yes. See, when someone starts a party, you can join. Always show. Then, I don't have this hiding during broadcasts, but it doesn't show. PlayStation's lying.
This will suffice.
It never shows me.
God smiles upon the generous.
PlayStation lies.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Okay. Oh, do I need to go to a new studio link? Oh, shit. There it is. Okay. No, I click this. There we go. Stream finish? Huh? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Stream health. What are we looking? Excellent. Test Swisping. Wow, that's a delay of 3 seconds exact. Okay. Now, I went offline, I did even more grinding. So my level is even higher. Looking good on my end? Yes, sir. Thank you. Six levels up in this one tower. And by the way, I use no MP restoration. You see the MP is higher than it was last time. I've learned that if you have the main character as a wizard class or a mage, whenever they kill things in the outside world, you get MP back. It's very little, but since we're killing so much things so fast, it comes back like crazy. Which has me thinking, do I have wizard max up? I do! Nice. What about for Stroll? Okay. Need to work on his wizard. Well, not now. Because we've done all the grind. Look how much I have mastered. And I was looking into New Game Plus for this. And I learned two things. One I didn't want to fucking know, because it spoils something. The second thing being that everything does carry over, except for, of course, your bonds with people, which makes sense. You have to play them all over again. But everything else carries. Money, items, your levels, and whatnot. And you're also unlocking new difficulties so you can get even higher levels, which is great. Am I a soul hacker? Yes, I am. What do I have a soul hacker? Medica and God's Blessing. What's Godly Blessing? Oh, recovery magic. Well, we could take this shit off. Because I want to get that crazy support magic we had. This one. Decreases attack defense for one enemy by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Really great. I think we have one that affects all enemies. Removes the buff effects of all enemies. There you go. Instant fuck off. Now, what about Juna? Juna. Oh, she also has the debuff. Good. We can take this off. Oh, watch this bite me in the ass. Alright. 83,000 mag! I just noticed that. Dude, we get mag like crazy in this place. Oh, these are shitty support spells. But, what expect? I haven't been feeding her enough stuff. That is shit. Perfect Punch. Oh yeah, we gave her a Brawler. That's right. Faker's Roguery, though, would be pretty fucking baller.
Alright.
if she's the last one on the turn, that'd be really great to have. Yufa. Where is it? Okay, right here. Meet that Medica now. Can she do for all allies? No. Hold on. Did Homegirl have Dakunda? It is Dakunda, so this removes the buffs from... Sorry, debuffs some allies. Okay. This guy has learned nothing. It says I'll learn not a damn thing. Might bite me in the ass later, but I think it's best we keep him as he is. This is really good. This, negate one enemy's repel magic and repel physical skill. Really fucking dope. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. I don't need to train anymore. We're fine.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
Back to the Altaberry Tavern.
Now that you mention it.
The object we got in the tower. Whom did we need to deliver it to again? A Sanctus soldier, I believe. He was a bit zealous about doing it, in Louise. Do it in Louise, but... I believe he was going to reconsider if we delivered this to him. We've got to stop him, so we should do this so quickly. Everybody wants to stop Louise, don't they? Hey Evan, let's get this to him soon, yeah? That's the idea.
Hey.
Make sure to take care of any unfinished business you've got around here, everyone. We've got to scoot in 2 days. Whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not.
Right then.
I'm feeling fired up, fellas. Ready to take on my big bastard of a mage? Well, let's get these finishing touches done with.
Now then.
It's already done. I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. It seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money. To be of like over 500,000.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully. Now it's over 500,000.
Shall we?
Okay, where's this guy?
All right then.
Where in the devil is he? I don't see him on the maps. Am I blind? Is that a new quest here? Are you shitting me?
Let's go.
Oh my god, bro. We only have 1 day. There's no way we can get it done.
Lady Raynar.
Why was that there before? I don't think it was.
Leave it out, mate.
Dude, that was not there before it. Oh, this is shitty. It's Yufa. Oh, thank God, it's Yufa. Alright, what you got? Okay, this is her personal quest. Okay, thank Christ. Hold on a sec.
Surely right.
Hold on, I thought.
All right then.
Yuka, you ready to do some stupid shit? Oh, there it is. I see it. Right by Opera House.
Let's go.
There he is.
Ridiculous.
Splendid.
What dangerous looking club, Mr. Bramblethorn Baton. I never thought I'd see it. Let me turn down my damn headset. It's not loud for y'all, but it's booming for me. Anyway. I never thought I'd see it. Let me get a closer look. Go ahead. This is the Zyacropus, Zyacropus Club. There's no doubt about it. So you really did defeat it. Well, aren't you gonna say it now? Come on. Admit that we're powerful enough to take on Louise. I will admit that you're clearly stronger than Zyacropus, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Louise. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you will pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Louise. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Louise and onto that shining throne. You have my respect, grudgingly.
You've been a real help to me.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it will help in your fight against that vile pretender. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra.
Mission accomplished.
Woo!
All right.
I don't need any more of that. It seems I misunderstood you. For that, I apologize.
I'm off then.
It would be far from easy to defeat Louise. But no, I am on your side. Fight hard.
Yeah.
We appreciate the thought. Let's not let him down, Evan. Alright,
All right then.
where are you? Right there.
Let's head there right away.
Lady
I don't think doing quests passes time. Depends on the quest. So we can do this. The final day. Let's make sure of this, bro.
We've got to do it.
Anyone else need help?
Really?
Okay. So just Yufa.
What should we do?
Oh my god, my eloquence is too low. I'm garbage. I was like, we didn't need eloquence for anything, but now we need it for this.
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, there's a trophy for going a certain distance with surfing on the sword. I'm curious how much distance that needs to be exactly.
You're not serious.
Quite a bit.
Leave it out, mate.
All right.
Alright. Well, change and shit. Go hang on, homie.
Damn it all.
Bad time, Louise!
Now what am I to do?
Yo. Right then.
Ah, it's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your remedy's just sold out. Ought to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only things that actually do something for the pain.
Oi!
Strike me down. Is that you, Basilio?
Vinka?
I know those airs. Vinka? You gotta be kidding me. You survived, eh? And you got big as a house. Took the words out of me mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you have to be bigger, though. It's been years since we were kids.
Hey,
By the way, who's this little squirt? Got yourself a crony?
Nah.
Nothing like that. Evan here's a comrade. No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. He don't care what tribe you are. Well, that tracks. Got it rough enough, but suppose nobody knows that side of a world better than an elder. My name's Vinka. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio, and Basilio went way back.
Well,
An old friend, huh?
Truth is,
Vinka was with us at the Ignite Experiment facility back when Dal and I were kids.
oh,
Hell, you even told him about the facility, eh? Must be some friend if you could talk about all that mess. I have to say, though, it's damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd make it out alive. Some smart ass had in their mind to bet on whether you two lived or died. Except everyone bet on you living, so that's all of that. It sounds to me like you won that bet. Well, Fidelio's always been sharp as a blade. Figured as long as we stuck together, they'd have a fair shot.
speaking of,
Speaking of which, you were after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Gotta mark our reunion somehow.
Serious?
Huh? I mean, I'll not turn them down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. These would have been my just-in-case supply. Go on. Have them before I change my mind.
Thanks.
Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. It's rough doing readings like this. Anyway. So, how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as its wits, but I love to chat with him all the same. Oof.
I'll
Oof.
tell.
Dal's gone. He died. Right then.
Hey,
Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just slept wrong on got a twinge, is all. Always been, but only that I know who can screw up sleeping.
well then.
Sorry, but I'm headed home for the day. So next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right. You sure you're good, Bear?
Sam,
Shite. If his chest hurt him that bad, it's a wonder he sleeps at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Looks like I owe you and Vinka. Evan? Good? Oh, I got it. I'll cook something up for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me.
hold on.
You're not just bragging?
Hold up.
Don't worry, even Del liked it, and he hated everything. Though we're both partial to Paripus food anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. I'll whip you up a real feast, so I hope you're ready. I can sense Basilio's kindness and trust.
Hope you're ready.
Increases in Beijing when Basilio's attacked by a beast or human monster.
Listen.
Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town.
Huh?
A murder? Nasty business, but we better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. Ooh. Nothing? Nobody tonight? Juna. Okay. And Katharina. I think... Oh, that's a tough call. What do we do? What's our next level of Brawler unlock at?
What now?
Brawler. Where is it? Right here. Oh, I can't tell with him. I need Hulkenberg. There we go. She has to be fully ranked for that unlock. Okay. June it is, then. Oh, I almost forgot.
This is
damn it. Ah, that sucked.
What now? What now?
Food item, food item. It's called, what is it called? It's a type of mushroom. I forgot its name. Gauntlet shrooms. There we go. Still need 2 more. And I can only get them here. Did I say 93 ribs?
What now?
Son, did I read 93 ribs? That's because he was killing so much giants, that's why. Holy shit. Oh, man, this is a black man's dream. Shit, that's a good Friday night for me. 93 ribs? Please, yes. Grilled and sauteed, sir. Wait, grilled and sauteed? No, just grilled. 93. What are we missing? Oh, how low of? Water the lake. We can't get this any other way besides fishing. So, sucks for that. And since we flying now, I guess we can no longer get this ingredient. It's a good thing we got it when we could. Same for this. Maybe there's a fishing spot we can go to? I don't know. When did I get more money? Oh, that's right. We completed that guy's quest. We are stacked. Before we spend time with Juna,
right,
let's go buy some shit because I am low on a lot of things. Okay. And I guess then we get the money. Tavern.
Let's go.
Magic shop.
What
So,
would you like?
wait, do we have stuff to sell? Yeah.
Now then.
Okay. Dark damage to all enemies. Let me buy 2, please. Let me buy 7. 6. 8. Okay. There was a special thing to get here, this one. Reduce the return cost of synthesis. That would help. Especially if it's a really good synthesis. There was something else. Something I don't have here. Resist fire damage, resist ice, resist electric, resist wind, light. Prevent poison, prevent paralysis, prevent hicks. These are all shit. Somebody had, I swear there was a flippin' accessory for, something. God damn, I can't remember it. It was something important. Shit, can't remember. My brain's fried. 96,000 though. Yeah, fuck it. Who do we give it to? I think Hulkenberg would be the best bet here. Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed. Okay.
All right then.
Next is the item shop. I am low on some heals.
Greetings.
Hey, Katharina has 3 price negotiator. Not much of a negotiation. But yeah, I'll take 10 of those. Nutritious alcoholic beverage made from blah blah blah. Let's get 5 of those. 48k, damn. I did not see that price jump that high. There we go. This is one of these. Removes all debuffs. Sorry, all buff effects on enemies. And this is the one that removes all debuffs on allies. So, 10 of this. And 11 of this. I'm so glad we got all our money. Let's buy 5 of these. Anything we need to appraise? Nothing.
All right then.
Alright.
Where
Let's
to?
go global. Royal Capital,
Let's go.
St. Firmus Church.
Close your
Oh well, 2 things here. Resist pierce damage. Did we not make this? Did we not? Yeah, we did, for Juno. We must have had an extra Lion Cuirass. Oh. General Semaphore. Automatically increase all allies' attack at the start of combat. With an attack of 380. Fuck. That's pretty good. Dude, we have 4 of these? I've been a busy boy. I've been a busy boy. Can we afford to make 4 of them? Yeah, we can. Absolutely. Did I not? Can I not choose? I have to do them one at a time, like a little goon. Done. Resist pierce damage. We can easily put that on Hulkenberg. Hell yeah. Right there.
Indeed.
Who's wearing this? Fire Beast Talon. Oh, it's definitely got to be Fireboy down there. No, Fireboy. Furry Boy down there.
All right then.
Okay, let's check this one. I know we can't afford that shit, but we're gonna browse it anyway. There's one igniter I want. This one. Anyway. Let's look at the rare ones. This is still pretty good. Standard Almighty Igniter, multi-targeted, 104. But this one is an advanced one. Enables multi-target Almighty skill. Wait, what's the difference between this and this? Standard, advanced. Okay, so that's what. Hellscaper, Penumbra. Oh. Enables a magical damage raising skill when equipped. Wait, so just having it just does it? So it's automatic. Oh. This would be pretty good for, Yuffie. Soma. Raises the Mage Stored Power skill. Mage Stored Power? An attack boosting igniter enables a physical damage raising skill. Okay, so that's physical. And this is magical. I feel we should get these on get these on a sale day. Let's not spend money on that. We went from 500k to 318k. Actually, we went from 600k to 318k.
All right then.
Alright, let's find something to do on the night. I vote fight.
Where to?
Altabury Heights. Atria. Port Brawlhaven. Yeah, let's go fight.
Let's go.
Save scumming like a mother effer. By the way, you see how it says my playtime right here is 85 hours? And the main menu of the PS5, it reads over 140 hours. Son, I need you to fix your shit. This time you'll be up against a swarm of Homo Tentus, a mob of multicolored teeth with different skills and weaknesses, but are just waiting to chew up their foes. You don't stand a chance if you don't exploit their weaknesses. Oh, and mind your own weaknesses too. Trying to take them all at once could be dangerous, but there's so many of them. This is a head scratcher. With that, all that's left is for fight. Go show us what you've got.
What'll it be?
I'm not here for the freaking courage. I'm here for the fight.
What?
Oh, the teeth. It's what do you call them? Damn it, cavity something. Cavity creeps.
What?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Level 45 too.
Sheesh, they're
Wait, do
pretty
they have
tough.
rare items? No.
Better be careful.
Let's check. I think the gold one does. Nope.
They're totally fireproof.
Weak to
We
ice.
better use something else.
Not weak to anything. Weak to fire. Not weak to any damn thing. Absorbs everything but this elemental. Alright, got it.
Behold this power. Burn! You hit their weakness. Don't
Even
let
my
up now,
strength, I can
Tina.
do this.
Ba, 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 ba,
Come forth now.
ba, ba, ba.
Four more remain. I've done it.
Good God.
Let's stay calm.
What does that do then? One enemy. Decreases your attack by 3 turns? No.
How about this?
Okay, let's do this. You better be ready. Get wrecked! Just a bit more.
Such
This will be
incredible
over
power.
soon enough. Fast dancer. Freeze over. Let's see the
And
banana.
that's the talent of a
Everyone
song.
is counting on me.
Take my fullest power.
Well, that was easy. Oh, that's a good bag bonus.
I'm capable too.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Look at you.
Heavy HP recovery for 1 ally. Sick. Oh no! We didn't buy HP recovery items! How did I forget to buy HP recovery items? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Miracle Igniter?
Look at you.
All right.
Yeah. We'll be good. I think. Probably. Mayhaps. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's a big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time, he'll be ready and waiting for you. Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? If I'm being honest.
However,
I challenge you on this only because I think it is foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Heisman made a pretty good point. If we're able to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
Can't lose.
Everything we've done has been ready for this day, so let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, for Rella, for Grius, and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself.
Besides,
And now that you've declared yourself a prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway.
that reminds me.
Nearest apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's the biggest priority. But maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Here we go.
It's finally here.
So, we set off for the royal capital and the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Regardless, we've done all we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yes? There is a sure seem thrill about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them in the city folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we polish off breakfast. Polish off breakfast? Who's groaning in my ear, bro?
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I own at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Great. The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
Nice.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
God damn, Luis!
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived. Wow, and Lady Juna as well!
I see. Nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Yeah, quite the crowd.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me.
Huh. That was weird. Why'd she say it like that?
Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
You kidding?
Like
you now do this to me?
Again.
One more rank. So no matter what happens here, this definitely ain't going to be the ending. Because story-wise, you know, her rank has to go up to 8 at some point.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
So?
Alright. No, we're not gonna have no conversation, so go on to bed. God damn it.
I got you.
Want to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When all you care about is power, everything has to be a duel. Speaking of his old right-hand man, I can tell you. The man's strong. Terrifying strong. Can't afford to get careless.
That man...
Regardless of our aims, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating the showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks for a fight, of us, fight he shall have. We stand proud against him.
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we've won quite a sudden groundswell of public support, but Luis's supporters number many still. The only way to get more support is to fight Luis and lay him low. I hate when I want to know more story.
You know.
All the customers at the inn say we're cheering for you. You've beaten a lot of bad guys already, haven't you? I'm sure you'll win.
At last.
This is it. Standing here takes me back to the royal funeral. But today we are more powerful than we were then. This time, we'll defeat Luis and avenge Grius. No, all who have gone too soon.
It's coming up.
It's finally time. I'm almost impressed when Luis would challenge us to a fair fight, unlike those church bastards who keep everything in the shadows. We can't let Luis get anywhere near the throne. We charge him with our best foot forward, for us, and for Rella, who trusted us to do that. I'm trying to talk to you.
Make yourself at home.
Tomorrow's battle will be historic, won't it? I've readied your bed so that you can rest well. Where's Yufa? Oh.
But then...
There used to be many candidates for the tournament, But now there are only a conspicuous few who remain. Conspicuous? Sorry. Luis may be a strong opponent, but there are so many people who support us. Let's give this battle the best we've got, and live up to their expectations. Well, I can't close the door back, but bedtime.
Good night.
And thus the day has come.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now,
Well, don't like the sound of that.
the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh-wee! Tension.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax. And don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral.
Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
All right. Where to?
Damn it. What the? That's my poster. Well, we haven't been back here in a good damn while.
It's a scorcher out here.
Luis rose to be this country's executioner. Now that's true judgment. Unlike me, I just do as the church tells me to do. And I've killed good people. Yeah, shut your ass up. I don't want to hear no more of your bullshit.
else stranger things have happened?
I'm looking for one particular shop. Oh, please have good things.
And what is it you want?
Oh, thank Grace. Wait, we did buy healing items. We just didn't buy enough. We don't need medicine or medicinal herb. I feel like we should buy 10 more of this. Okay, we're good. Return our Rossan state. Revolt for independence. He was supposed to have dropped out of a tournament when he lost to us, but his posters are still up. Maybe Rosans who support him on his message are just not deeply rooted. Oh well, fuck him.
Well then, if you say you're...
I love it. Oh, this
Hey, mister!
I hate Luis. He killed my mum. It's not fair, but Luis gets to still be alive and my mum doesn't. So, Mr. Prince, can you kill Luis? Jesus. I don't like him. Kill him.
Hello there.
Your Highness, you're here.
Hey!
We came to see the King's Rock Harfings.
Isn't that...
So it seems the bigger the cannon's face, blah 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 blah. Yep. Here we go.
Yep.
There's a lot of Luis poses behind her too. Excuse me, Prince coming through.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the Fallen Prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
He can try.
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Oh, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's Gauntlet Runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Is it carrying something?
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. suspected of attacking His Highness. He was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I'm getting goosebumps, bruh.
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run.
And you should have run.
This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed.
Uh-huh.
You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Power.
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right. Power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Hold a second. Sorry, I thought someone was calling me.
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who
Luis
gets
says,
in
show
his
me your
way.
power. That zips.
If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality, and I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
Damn right.
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak?
I do.
Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
I will. Here we go!
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're
I pray you're
this.
ready.
Here and now.
Don't know what he's weak to, so let's try anything. Anything. Let's lower his attack.
It is your turn! Dislodge me!
Not yet.
Descend as a storm!
Let's stay calm. Come forth, Royal Soul! I've got my own trick.
There is no escape from me. I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
feel.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Oh,
So he does.
Kings, give me strength. The situation is changing.
Just change our youth for a bit.
I leave the rest to
my
you.
spear.
This is just what I need. How's this?
That helped.
That helped us out.
I'm obliged.
We settled this
Soul
here.
Blade Rider
Lend me your strength.
deals severe physical or magic damage to one enemy and absorbs MP.
Strike true. Let's do this.
I'm ready whenever. You're out of here. Can you endure it? I
Infinity.
strike to kill.
Interesting.
I strike to kill.
He targets whoever has the weakness to it. Great to know. Attack and defense
For
are
all
about to
that
go.
we strive for.
Okay.
As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg's in
I've
bad
got
shape.
just the
She
dance
needs
for
help.
you. You might say it's to die for. The awake to let
Trust
them
me.
sit.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Not just him. We need to change this guy out too. He's weak to dark as well. No, he's weak to light. Okay, he's good.
I shall disengage.
I won't fail you.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
It's about to go off if I don't do this. Need to lower his attack. Oh, wait. It was Affinity's darkness. Almighty dark light.
Use now, think later.
Let us clean up this mess.
Oh shit, I missed a Stygian. Shit.
Do I overuse our items?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Yeah, he might be weak to light. I need to buy that time. Okay. Dark. There we go. Please work.
Allow me to use this.
Fuck! He was not!
I will annihilate you!
This is not good.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
I see your game.
Haha.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
You didn't know Batman could do that, huh?
So,
No debuffs on us.
might be too much.
Change out Juno for...
Waking up, please leave this to me.
It's okay. We can do this.
Soul hacker.
How about this?
I'm ready whenever.
Come in.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Let's see. Oh, I got a lot. Hidden evasion. Decrease hidden evasion. Heavy damage. Rage on all enemies. Nullifies one slash or pierce attack for the caster. No, let's do Adamant Nightblade.
Rancor!
Good shit.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Take my fullest power.
Check this
I
out.
must do something.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Much thanks.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge. What? I strike to kill.
Not good.
Heisman, that's a lot of ailments. Be careful.
Let's
out there,
go.
okay?
Scour.
Who should I beat down for? You better be ready.
Get wrecked!
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
There is no escape from me.
No, 300 would be better. No, go ahead, do that.
That
helped.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
Oh shit.
I will annihilate you!
Oh shit.
Can you endure it?
Nice.
Lucy!
Juno's weak to... I mean, Euphrates.
Heisman, that's a lot of ailments.
Oh my god, Batman dodging across them all those fucking points. Good shit.
I leave the rest to you.
face Hulkenberg!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Here I go.
I defy you, bitch.
There is no escape from me.
Rancor!
Like sworn oath of knighthood.
Oh, power of heroes!
Increases all odds to friends in 3 turns. Deals extreme physical damage and weakness from electric. Hit it.
Got it, boss! Burst forth!
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
I wonder. Gotta rethink.
Shit, I wish I could just get a half turn on this.
I won't hold back!
God damn it.
I've got my own tricks.
And for Batman, go on, do it.
I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge. I strike to kill!
Captain's hurt bad.
give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
I see your pain.
Captain's down.
Thank you.
Help him back up. Hey, hey, wake up. We're still in a fight here.
I'll use this one.
There's no escape
You've got
from me.
several ailments slowing you down.
Ninja!
We can pass on this.
Too much, perhaps? I leave it to
Pass.
you.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
The gates one enemies of increase all odds to friends for 3 turns.
I will protect you!
That helps us out, friends.
Let's stay calm. To the rear guard. Ready for impact!
I will annihilate you!
Shit.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
I feel so heavy.
I know what you're thinking.
Thank you, Batman.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
You better be ready.
Don't be scared.
We settle this here.
Face me!
Settle this dick.
Some darker arts.
Hulkenberg,
I stand
you've
ready.
got several ailments slowing you down.
Let's see. Where is it? I passed it like 3 times, didn't I? Yep, right here.
This should help.
I knew you'd help.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go! We can do this!
Thank you.
Can you endure it?
Good job, everyone.
Oh, he missed big time! Oh, you were so screwed!
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
What? I was about to win.
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful.
What's this bullshit? Look, he's twitching.
But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
What? Oh.
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Uh-oh. This motherfucker about to destroy all the biblical shits.
Yuffie, don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog. Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
I don't think he's lying.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He's not wrong.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
But he's not wrong.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the Prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
It's a monster! It's a human! It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Bad end. To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win?
Afraid.
Louise called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
Man, the prince got a man's voice for a kid.
It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
You're...
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die. It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
Shit.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it! Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
Damn.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oof. Everyone supporters have begun drastically declining in number.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. It'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do?
Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. But
What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Jesus.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Eben. We all got played like a damn fiddle.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey. I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
It's behind us now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you. And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
He lives in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see our dream become a reality. Well, safe to say we can save over this. Also, fuck Louise, man. I did all our preparation and a little bitch scammed me. Bruh, I grinded for like 3 hours ready for that fight. I'm so pissed. That's pretty.
Huh? Who are you?
Are you alright?
So I thought it was another voice act. I must have skipped Gallica's words.
Huh? This looks like...
Yeah.
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here.
What is this place?
It is my home. I'm gonna have any fuzziness going on my mic because I'm moving right now.
Gallica, something
I
the
also
matter?
hope it doesn't mute me.
Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Why?
Before I left home, I never knew what these flowers represented. I never knew that these flowers represented royalty. But what are they doing within the ancient sanctum?
What now?
There's something I got, right? Right. It was an igniter. That one. A revival igniter. Enables for KO recovery skill. Mage revival when equipped. Cool. What else I wanted to look at? Here.
All right.
I have a feeling. I got a feeling you need healing. Ah! Sorry.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of Kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
You sound like a dolphin with that laugh.
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way.
I think they are, but they aren't.
Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I need to get to the cave. This magma that I'm sensing, I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over there to the higher of the lower level. I can't move. I think they feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them behind and move on. It's a fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
Aw, he's adorable.
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Oh, shit.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
Jesus.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored.
Wait, Rella was here?
Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell leave his body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Well, all I can say is, well,
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
What?
Long have I waited.
Holy hell! Humans! Like, legit humans!
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's all because of them that another calamities has befallen us. Now that I got a closer look at you, are you Elder? I had heard that the prince was the only Elder with the resistance.
Pardon?
Hold on, did you really come here from the outside the sanctum? From outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly Elder? That looks like a room to someplace.
You must hurry. The time has come.
What the hell is she talking about? These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess I came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Yajif to handle all on his own. Yeah, I'll be a dick.
What?
Right past this door here is the living quarters. Lady Gride made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me. Hurry along now.
All was for this day. There is still time.
What is she talking about? Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More important, Jesus. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from a flower patch in the forest.
Sure.
Oh, maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now really isn't the time to. You've changed, Gallica. You're starting to talk like one of them. So weird.
What?
Huh? Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now. Wow.
Follow that.
The pearl is located further in. At the moment it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. In the prayer room, that's funny. Oh, Jesus. Hanging out with bad influences. Yeah. The prince is just ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. There's a shop here? Alright, do I see a bug? No. Not sure who to talk to. The people who brought the prince of his village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared the name would spread word of their existence. Their numbers have gradually dwindled, and after today's tragedy, Russell is all who remains. Hardly resistance now.
Hey.
Russell, the prince says, "Oh Highness, for you to forfeit your life in order to save ours, it can only mean that we have truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance, to match the magnitude of our failure." The truth is, during the attack I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me on the stairs outside. At the time, the only thing that struck me was his unusual garb. Otherwise, he walked by so casually, it seemed nothing was amiss. It was only afterwards that I found out that he had massacred all those people. I tremble even now just thinking about it. Jesus.
Hello?
Beyond the stores, the place the organization has been using as a hideout. Or should I say it was beyond the store, other than the elderly Russell, the rest of them are. Perhaps he brought us on ourselves, but still, it's all so dreadful. The slab is engraved with a number of names. I believe they are the names of all the Resistance members who've lost their lives so far.
This
This name is at the very bottom. Arvid Alces. That was Grius' real name, right? I'm sorry, Grius. If only we could have gotten to you a little sooner.
Huh?
Wait, is that you, Gallagher? You're okay. You left in such a hurry I was worried.
Well...
Sorry about that. I've been out traveling, actually. I've got this really important mission. Oh wow, it must be pretty hard. I can tell by looking at you. And I can tell you changed a lot too. You're totally different. Is it because of this person you're with? You two are just like the king and fairy of legend. Yep, a long time ago there was a man who traveled all across the world, and he had a fairy with him, just like you two. One day, that traveler became a mighty king, and his fairy companion became as wise and knowledgeable as a person, so everyone called her queen. More of a respect thing. That's the legend. Pretty similar to you guys, huh? Queen, huh? But wait, what did the fairy do after the journey ended? Did she stay by the king's side? Who knows? I don't even know if the story is true or not, but if she did stay, I think that'd be lovely. When I looked into the far side mirror, I saw the prince lying upon that very bed.
Oh!
Me? No, I'm not part of a resistance. I just help out on my own time. I take it you saw the coffins outside? Old Man Russell is on his own now. Ever since I was a kid, Old Man's been teaching me so much about the outside world. The adults all speak ill of a resistance, but the younger folk around here are all genuinely grateful for them. Oh my god, I even saw the caskets. Numerous coffins are laid out in hastily arranged rows.
Really?
I hope people don't blame the resistance for the attack of a village. We were all fighting for the same purpose. Jeez.
Oh, wow!
Oh wow, Gallagher, the funniest stuff happened while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into a pond. It was hilarious. And then get this. Are you busy or something? You look tired. We should talk more later, though, okay? Alright, your friend is further in. I think you're late. Aha, you're all from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on right now? Nobody will tell me anything. We all just say, don't leave the house. I know the fires are scary, but it's all too much to be holed up like this. I, for one, have no intention of spending my life running between caves and forests. Wait, someone's talking here.
Oh, it's you!
Beyond here lies the altar of secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and world. Kindly refrain from making any loud noises, lest you startle the fairies. I'm curious if we can go in that door right now. We can. Wow.
Huh?
Oh, it's you, Gallagher. Yeah, long time no see. I'm so happy you're safe. We're learning so much before we get advanced story. A long time? Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right. Wow, you didn't miss me much. It's been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallagher's keeping track of time now, is she?
What?
Huh? What do you mean? A day? A month? A year? That's people talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool. They all keep saying the same thing. What the hell is a fairy supposed to be like, an asshole?
Wow! Oh.
About that.
Can't play right now. Another time, okay? What do you mean, can't? Are you really Gallagher? Whatever, though. When you can play, I'll be around. I've never felt more peace than here. I've fitted around a lot, but this village, and especially this place, is just so relaxing. Oh, flitted. I thought I said fitted.
Oh, it's you! And yet...
This rift sure does have a lot of fairies, more than I've seen in any other place I've been, actually. Yeah, we don't tend to stick around in one place for very long, but I guess this place is the exception. Isn't it just like a fairy to find somewhere we can stay there for as long as we want? Okay, that's it for this room. For now. Oh, there's murals. A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Could this depict the sanctum? Upon close examination, the woman is an elder, but art appears to be a blessing of a union between the two figures. I wonder when this scene is supposed to have taken place. The artwork is entitled Union. That's what I mean by the history. The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. The image appears to show some academics studying a store of hidden power contained within a person's body. The artwork is entitled The Invention of Magic. The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. Well, it's going to keep saying it, huh? A spellbinding city is depicted, filled with towering futuristic architecture, but it's far beyond anything in the three nations' capitals. The artwork is entitled The Era of Light. Ninjas. From a seemingly more recent era than the others. More recent era. The Clamar general leads an army. The soldiers are equipped with modern weaponry, including gauntlet runners and igniters. Barberg is entitled The Second World. An elegant capital city crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is cast, and dragons are let loose into the chaos. The artwork is entitled The War of the Dragons. A city lies in ruins in the background, a testament to the repercussions of war. In the foreground, resilient survivors take up an agrarian lifestyle. What's agrarian? What is that? Done. These are some vague history lessons. The mural depicts a scene from ancient history. Together the three artworks form one large scene. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring. Hold on, what? Oh, farmers. Okay. Oh, like agriculture. Agrarian. Got it. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Each figure is from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to an elder. All 8 have their backs to the body. Huh. Interesting. The artwork is entitled Triptych, Birth of the Tribes. Interesting. Now some history.
Now what am I to do?
Anything I want to buy? Oh yes, this.
Now what
Hold
am
on.
I to...
Was that something else he had? Weapons? I mean, Need all of this. Whoa. Why do y'all say comet? Man, making shit out of meteorites?
Come off it.
I've heard that Eldar are considered a sully tribe to the outside world. Perhaps that's reflected in the current state of affairs. That child is royalty, yet his life has been defined by tragedy beyond anything that I've experienced. To think that there are those who would see such a child as no more than prey to be slain. To look upon a mere boy as he and revile him, their souls are truly cursed. Agreed. There's a fairy to talk to. Wow, this man-child woke up after such a long nap, and then went right back to sleep. You got him wrong. He's not sleeping. Why do you look so sad? In fact, why is everyone so sad? Just play for a little bit and you'll cheer right up. When this person wakes up, we should play together. Jesus Christ, fairies are fucking ruthless. To be completely honest, there are those within the Sanctum who think ill of both His Highness and the Resistance. But life is priceless. For him to have died in such a way, at such a tender age. Let us pray so that such a tragedy is never repeated. Offer your prayers not to any idol, but to the God that dwells within. Just so we don't have to do the conversations again. Not that I minded.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruade. It's been a long time.
So that's Gruade.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe.
What? Wait. 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 What? How old is that kid?
She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life.
Damn.
Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales.
but he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
My god, finish a sentence.
Is something amiss, Milady Gruede? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the Prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Something ain't adding up, everybody.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
What?
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice...
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light.
History lesson. Get ready, everybody. Strap yourselves in.
Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince...
He lies dead before me.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I don't know what to answer. I guess this one?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few. Thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
I think your guy is part of this dead prince. Probably?
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind. Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing.
What?
Thou art a being of mine own creation.
What?
'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin.
What?
All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
So, what am I, a doll?
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own.
What the fuck am I?
All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
What?
My other self?
Bro, you're losing me. The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, but I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
My true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, so he's a vessel, but who made him?
What awaits us now?
He was made to save himself?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
Okay, here we go.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his
The
ideal.
Seeker.
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla
It's a
coalesced
relic.
into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Oh. That's why they burn books. The books are relics.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
That's why the church was scared of him. So he wasn't lying. He really is the prince. Fusion, huh? His idealistic self became an actual person. A walking vessel.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
Was he?
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled.
Huh, Alonso was right. Lies do help.
As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Good question.
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel a bit lighter.
Oh my god, his voice is different. It's so much better now.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Fusion, huh?
Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Yes?
Then, that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
Yes.
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself. A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
Pretty dope.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
Yep.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege.
Yep.
Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
Come on, give me a hug.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most.
Just hug me already.
And more, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it...
Dude, this makes sense. I just realized something. When you level up Hulkenberg, right? She has an ability that protects only him. It literally is an ability that she protects just him and nobody else. If anybody struck his weakness, she jumps in the way and takes the hit for him. Oh my god, bro. The fucking foreshadowing.
Cost me my very life. I swear to it.
I always wonder why it's only him and nobody else, bruv.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
Hey, what?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? With clemency, Your Highness.
Oh my god, that's why he can use the teleportation magic. It was made for the prince. Oh, it's all coming together, bro.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner.
Yep.
It was the Crown Prince himself.
I just said that.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
That was voices back to how it was, damn.
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
Heh, she said metaphorical.
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Yeah, every time they wake into an archetype, this place always shows up, and then a disembodied voice talks to them.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Yep.
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, Tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
Oh shit! I accidentally hit skip! Hold on. What is the Elder Tribe? Oh good, we didn't skip too much. There was one line left. To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar and pass the door. I'll wait for you there. I accidentally hit the start button on my controller. Sorry. I was trying to reach in my damn... I'm sorry. I was trying to reach in my snacks and my thumb slipped. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I was trying to get my snack. I feel bad. We only missed one line of dialogue. We're good. It's okay. It's only one line of dialogue. Don't shake your hand at me. We're good. We're learning still. I'll put my controller down next time. I'm sorry. And I'll let it play through auto. Oh, new conversations. Don't you proud of me? It was a mistake.
Hey.
And Russell, how could this be? His Highness resurrected? 'Tis a most joyous turn of events, of course, but I dare say my heart needs a reprieve from all these sharp twists of fate. I'll smack you if it happens again. Yes. To think you've been alive and well, residing in a body composed of magma particles. He furthered his goals by restoring his mind within another vessel. 'Tis reminiscent of His Majesty's royal magic. I feel so terrible for that.
All very nice.
Never before have I seen such incredible magic. Your Highness, as I understand it, you managed to thwart two separate attempts on your life, correct? We Elder are used to weathering our fair share of misfortune, and yet you've evidently faced so much worse. That's right, I'm your king. I'm watching you. What in the heavens? The dead prince is alive? Old man Russell must be dumbfounded. If the rest of the resistance still lived, I wonder how they might have taken the news. Oh, Grius would have loved it. Okay, the fairies don't give a shit about us.
Oh, now this I can't
There was really a bright light, and now there's a dead person who came back to life. Are all the royalty from the outside world like you? The outside world sounds ridiculous. It is. Yeah, the fairies don't give a shit about me. See that one talking over there? Did I approach him? Oh, never mind. This one wants to talk. Now finally awake, huh? Come on, sleeping's great and all. But there's so much more fun stuff you can do while you're awake. Damn it. She did say he was sleeping. You can collect pretty flower petals, go splash in the water. Super fun, right? You're finally awake. Oh no! Oh no, she's a Skyrim meme! Hey you! You're finally awake! God damn it!
Come off it.
Well, I'll be. Am I correct in presuming that you are the prince now? I hadn't heard of any elder boy joining resistance ranks and going out on missions, so seeing you took me by surprise. To think that you're a princess of a half. Fate is a fickle one. Fickle as hell. What the hell was that? What the hell was that sound? How could this be? 'Tis truly a miracle. Lady Gruaday mentioned she'd caught wind of some manner of revelation. Could this be the late Queen's?
Now what am I to do?
Quite a state of our village is right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time.
Hello?
Stocking rarities. Oh, he don't give a shit. Saw someone come back from the dead. He don't care. He's a merchant. He gotta make business.
Oh, it's you!
Beyond here lies... Oh, she don't care either. Actually, I kind of want to see that cutscene again, so... We gotta save here. Just ancient.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Bravo.
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
Don't mind the noises
A
and snacks.
world united.
I'm
But
mute.
wait. The ruins on Verga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Damn, good sack. Okay. Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
So give me things to read, woman. That means the prince, but it's to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. 'Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The Sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Oh, Lodestar.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as die out as though that's the natural order. What? My determination challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of a prince.
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over.
Okay, on with it.
But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you. Even if it is scary.
Scary? We almost had us our speed the second time.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me.
Okay?
Final rank? Ah, still ain't the final rank?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic.
Yeah.
We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell. Turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic. Turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control.
Yeah, how do we deal with it?
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village.
What?
His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious.
Who is a Kalmar?
As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Okay, I have no microphone. Sorry, I said I have no microphone. I have no camera, but my jaw just dropped. Do you know? Okay. So you know that runner Van Luis flies around in? The name of it is Caradrius.
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
But that would make him part Elder.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
The forbidden spell.
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Damn, Pat, we must be fucking powerful. Pat, we must be gods. Anxiety is magic? Shit. Call me Dumbledore, bitch.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
Anxiety or fear?
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety
Can't
in our
relate, eh?
hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
Try to take over the world. Again?
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests. With the world embroiled in chaos,
These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The Melancholia crystals. The beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster.
Jeez.
Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Run! Why y'all have to have new conversations now? You don't have time for this shit.
No.
Ready?
Let's go.
Stop! You... Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
What the fuck?
bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
What the shit?
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Your prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish? What the fuck? It can act as a support for all Synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
All right, take it down and then get after Zorba.
God damn!
I'll cut through!
I can do this. Come forth now.
Yeah, you've hidden her weakness.
I'll give you the performance
Multiple
of a
parts.
lifetime.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Multiple parts, eh? That's shitty.
Behold this power.
Let's figure that out.
Fire.
Who should I beat down first? You better be ready.
Ah!
Destroying's my kind
I will fight
of
with
thing.
pride.
I didn't mean to time that.
Let's blow them away.
That's funny. Boom, boom,
Looks like we can't
boom,
brute force
boom.
through this one.
Vitus power. Better be
Hold
sure.
on a second.
I wonder.
Lend me your strength.
Oh my god, it's so many. Oh my god, this is sick.
Maybe there's a better choice.
Anyway, getting flabbergasted here. Boom, 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 boom. Pinwheel, Stormcaller. There we go.
Take it.
Hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Summoner. Heed me. Yes, I destroyed it.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
That ain't good. No weakness, as far as we know. By the way, I need to switch out Homegirl here.
The rest is
My
yours.
turn.
I see this thing as something I could steal.
Stay insane in a fight? Berserker! You're out of here. Tough one.
Let's take
Holy shit! Oh, he did so much damage. Do we overdose Almighty? I think we have a Dragon's Breath, we do. Then we have this one. Oh my lord. That man is
Not
getting
now. Come
fucked up.
forth, Royal Soul.
The leg. We can easily kill the leg. Let's kill this.
Let's push through.
Jesus.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. Here I go. It is your turn. I destroyed it. I pray that did something.
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. Sorry.
Got it.
Why, hello there, treasure. More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Come here.
I'm so glad we maxed up this fool's archetype.
Ah!
Hey,
The
it's okay.
damage, bro.
We can do this.
I won't hold back.
What else the most life? That
I'll
one.
cut through. Come on.
I shall do my best. I pray you're ready. Heed me. battle?
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Ninja! Some darker arts.
Uh-oh.
Quick, knock them
Uh-oh. Someone's pissy.
Basilio, nice dodge!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! You're out of here! I vow, they're still breathing.
Behold.
That one.
Alright, how's that?
777.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
Yes! I destroyed it!
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? Rancor!
That's finesse!
Oof, that cost you.
Here I go! Get wrecked!
Nice, Basilio!
Behold.
That's
Light
big
of power.
They mess
The
with
blade's
you.
edge! It's still up?
I shall do my best. Let us switch.
By my spear.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. Some darker arts. Apologies. Would you
I'm
finish
ready
it?
whenever.
Come here!
You're out
This
of
might kill it.
Tough one.
Let's stay calm. The next one's yours.
I step with blade in hand. As the point of a sword, they yet cling to life.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Regenerate the headwinds! Here comes another round of wind attacks! The legs are back to normal! Ah, we've only just taken them out!
That's gotta be cheating.
We've got to do something about those apples!
I see your game.
Let me handle those apples!
You know what? Sure.
All right, leave it to me! Now it can't heal itself anymore! Don't waste your chance! Get in there!
Face me! Rancor!
Stay insane in a fight?
Berserker!
Get wrecked! I boss, they're still breathing.
I will fight with pride.
Oh, you gotta change him out. He's used him too much.
You got this.
Time!
Is everyone all right? Come! I will protect you.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
I owe you.
You think yourself equal
I just
to a
realized what I
Ujief's
did.
agility?
We have the original 4 out now. As it begins, it shall
I'll
end.
use what I must.
Gives me a slash to all enemies.
Ha! Die! Commendable bearing.
Now that's finesse!
Uh-huh.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
No holding back!
Deals heavy physical slash damage to all enemies. Wind God's Gale. Ooh.
Okay.
What kind of physical weapon does Prince use, anyway?
Not bad at all.
Marvelous! I feel stronger already!
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. Damn right. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will. Also correct.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Of course. I'm prepared.
Yes, that determination is how we'll stop him.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey. And if Luis has his way with the world, such partings will become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you, with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose.
Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
Having overcome a trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica.
Oh, it's about
She
time.
who still keeps the virtues of the mage.
It's about time.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust.
Yeah.
Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
Yeah, buddy.
By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Before I hit X, what do you think it is? It started as mage, and it went to wizard. So what do you think the last one is? Probably sage, eh? Or sorcerer. Or both. There was 2 trees for that tree, wasn't there? Let's see.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm
The
gonna
party
lead
can
the
now
way.
study Elemental Master and Warlock. Wow. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn icons. There they are. And I can access any one of them, or both of them together. You can now study the Elemental Master in Academia. You can now study the Warlock. Wow.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
The book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Uchronia and the queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
But true utopia has never been achieved, and it never will. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way,
even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision would ever become a reality.
Right.
And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that and nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world.
To accept that nothing will change.
And the one who gave it to you was... well... yourself.
I'm off to bed. I'm passing out. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your game. No problem. Have a good night.
And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. And our ideals. It seems that I've been summoned by Mor in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety, and archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? I'm not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you.
Damn.
What glorious coincidence indeed. That I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
Mom?
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
My consciousness faded away, and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Mor was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Mor visited the ancient Elden sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, I like it. I like the portrait.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
All right.
Oh, they're not gonna let me out. Damn.
This place here.
Let's move.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get no big welcome this time. People
After
gonna be
having
pissed.
made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne.
Tired.
Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They
I
head
would
to
save, but the game won't let me.
fight is far from over.
Oh, Lord.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
It's okay. We'll hang in here.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
Damn.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
Because y'all are a bunch of fucking liars?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Huh.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more,
Snitch.
the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Gay.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Yes.
Oh no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
Kinda.
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Almost like the US election this year.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see? Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Holy shit. She did say he was from the village, and I was kind of confused because I thought he was Clamar. He was pretending to be a Clamar. What a... That's some next level fuckery.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
I almost laughed.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Dang.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Boy! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why ain't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Hmm.
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Louis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him, scum!
Damn.
Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Tight rope and a stiff beam. Yikes.
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Louis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
I'm really being reminded of this year's U.S. election.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run. Now!
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Louis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Louis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Louis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
I know that much.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety.
Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
Whew, that was a lot. Alright, save game, let's call it a night. Actually, before I do that...
What now?
Ooh, it's changed. Where is it? It's in the middle. Ducky saw a clip where Osman played Dragon Age Railguard dialogue, the metaphor dialogue, and he opened his Steam wish list and got rid of Feel Hard. Support attacks of comrades happen more easily, and enemies are stunned more easily in overworld combat. Awesome. Increases caster's attack, defense, and evasion by 3 ranks. Deal heavy magic light damage to all enemies. Recover HP and MP each time a support attack lands in overworld combat. Adds 4 turn icons. Holy shit. He was screen sharing at the time. I was laughing my ass off. Resist all affinity damage other than Almighty. Jesus Christ. Deals extreme physical Almighty damage to one enemy. Damage boosts against human-type monsters. Holy shit! Six of those, eh?
New skills, new possibilities.
Well, that's all of it. Hold on. There's something about... Hold a second. Okay, I know I heard screaming. I don't know why I hear screaming, but I knew I heard it. Oh yeah, I can get the V's now. Okay. Bortona. Blizzaton. Candion. Halves MP cost of synthesis. Cool. When applies to synthesis for consume MP. Increases magic skill attack by 15%. Gabulat? What? Deals heavy magic fire damage to all enemies. Gablizzaton. Okay, and Candion. Makara Break. Negates one enemy's magic repel skill. Nice. Precipice of the Abyss. Deals severe magic almighty damage to all enemies. Skyfall Bolt. Deals severe magic electrical damage. Meteor 4. Dope. Like metaphor. Wardyne. Macabre Break. Hyper. Greatly increases caster's magic attack once per battle. Recovers MP after defeating an enemy. Raises max MP by 30%. So this is kind of tame. Except for this. Deals heavy dark damage to all enemies. Neverworld Tree. Deals extreme magic damage, dark damage, to all enemies. It was so unfair. Inflicts one enemy with a one-time weakness to fire, ice, electric, wind, light, dark, and ignores all resistances. That's fucked. Child of Death? Deals extreme magic dark damage to one enemy. Yikes. Lost Wall Swastika? Lost Wall Swastika? What? Did I saw? Oh. This guy. Oh my god, there was more synthesis skills. Armageddon's Final Sire. What the shit? Requires the Chronicle of the End. What? I didn't draw it? No, you didn't. Deals 9,999 damage to all enemies. Royal Archetype, Chronicle of the End. What the fuck? Knights of Iran? Pretty much. Deals extreme physical wind damage to all enemies. Deals severe physical dark damage to one enemy with one-time weakness to dark. Deals extreme magic fire damage to one enemy with burn. Inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to dark, ignores resistance. Deals extreme magic ice damage to all enemies. Deals extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy, significantly decreases their attack for 3 turns. Jesus. That's a badass fucking archetype.
All right then.
Can't go nowhere else but the... Oh, we can't even teleport there. You have to walk there. Wait. Why is that red? What does that mean?
All right. Where to?
No. Why is that red on the right side there? Next to the temperature. What does that mean? Anyway. Alright. Call it a night on that one. Alright. 9,999 damage. Yikes. Alright. Have a good night. Have a good night's sleep. Bye.